Hey everyone, this is Piper here and welcome to another Rome Tour battle. So this is a 1v1 battle replay from the Cup of Nations 16 tournament. This is between GREEK-KLEOMENIS playing as Pontus versus Iron Zero, who's actually playing as Armenia today. So because this is a tournament con battle, Pontus is a stronger faction than Armenia. So Pontus only gets 13k in this battle. Armenia gets 15.5k. So it's also worth noting that Pontus doesn't get any caps on chariots. So we'll go through the armies fast. KLEOMENIS has gone for 4 chariots, 4 scythe chariots. No upgrades. 2 chariot archers. And I believe they are just gold attack. That's one of them right there. And the other one is over here, yep. So 2 of them. And 2 Pontic Light Cavalry. They are gold. And obviously the 6 archers as well. Gold and 4 pike. The 4 pike they're actually 4 upgrades, so I'd imagine they're probably gold defense and bronze attack. The weakness with these pike, they're actually really good pike, but they're a little bit lacking on the defense. They don't have the biggest shield and they don't really have good armor either. Well, most of the armor is defense skill as opposed to armor, which means they're a little bit vulnerable to arrows. So Armenia, I said before, being played by Zero. Armenia is slightly weaker to Pontus in the sense that Armenia doesn't get chariots and they have weaker pike. So we'll go through the armies fast. 5 pike, the heavy spearmen, they are gold, I believe. 6 archers, the archers, they don't look to be gold, they look to be 3 upgrades, so probably gold attack. Some of them are 3 upgrade, some of them are 4 upgrade. 4 cataphract, they're gold. Well, they're actually 5 upgrade. And 4 Arab cavalry, they are gold. So this is a rush army for Armenia. They don't have the skirmish advantage. Armenia hasn't gone for the horse archers. And the archers aren't gold. So the plan here for Armenia is to push with the pike. They have probably a slight advantage over the Pontus pike, because the spearmen are gold. And there's 5 of them. There's only 4 bronze shields. So Zero is pushing forward with his pike. Moving forward his archers, trying to get shots in. Just go through the cataphract again. Yeah, so the cataphract are 5 upgrade. So in response to that, Cleo is moving back his pike, moving back his army. The rush from Armenia, his archers are slightly out of formation. Cleo's been able to keep his archers in the line. Zero has actually bunched up his archers slightly, so it's better if the archers are actually in a line. They're actually a little bit bunched up. Moving forward, the Arab cav as well, and Cleo is keeping his chariot archers well back. Let's get one over here as well. Obviously these pike, they're not going to be 1v1 the best against the bronze shields, but they're going to be quite effective versus the chariots. If these pike only touch the chariots, means that they're going to go down. Chariots are very bad versus pike. Zero's pushed forward with his pike. Like I've seen before, the rush has actually bunched up his archer slightly. Cleo's got a much better formation with the archers. And keeping the chariot archers well back. So Armenia could have gone for horse archers. They've gone for the 4 units of Arab cav instead. Archer war started between the Armenian and Pontic archers. Nice catch there by Zero. He's routed one of the units of Pontic archers. The archers for Armenia are a little bit bunched in the centre. Obviously, if these chariots make contact with the cataphract, they do a lot of damage. These archers are actually set to flaming arrows, Got one load of arrows in there against the South Chariots. Wasn't able to make them run amok. And Cleo's actually keeping a very bunched formation with the pike, moving forward against the archers. That's actually a really smart move, actually, because if Cleo actually routs these archers, it's going to be quite hard for Armenia to come back with only cataphract and pike. It needs to do a lot of damage to the enemy archers. So charge here from the cataphract against the pike. It's an attempt to mass rout the pike there by Zero. And the pike have actually held it pretty well. A very defensive box here made by GREEK-KLEOMENIS. He's routed 2 units of cataphract and routed the heavy spearmen as well. So it's a good charge there by Iron Zero. Completely surrounded the bronze shield pike. But because the bronze shields actually held their formation really well, they didn't mass rout. And I'd imagine these guys are probably gold defense as well. So they didn't rout and they've done a lot of damage to the cataphract. So Cleo's brought around a unit of chariot archers. That was on his left flank. And he's going to mop up some of these archers. On Cleo's flank, quite a good play there by Zero, is actually taking out a unit of archers right there. And Cleo's going to respond by moving in his chariot archers, or his side chariots rather. They've actually caught that unit of Arab cavalry. He's done the same with his other unit of side chariots, and they've taken out that unit of cataphract. So they've gone down there. Both sides are really wanting to take out the enemy archers. Cleo's done a great job back here. He's mopping up those Armenian archers. There's a unit of Arab cavalry over here. I think they got caught by the Scythe chariots before. Good play here by Zero. He's going to go for that unit of archers, but he spotted the Scythe chariots. And the Arab cav, they're actually a lot faster than the Scythe chariots. But because they've just come out of combat, they have been able to accelerate that much. So they've actually escaped there, so close call there for Zero. Still moving his pike on the chariots and keeping his archers in the centre. And he's got 3 units of cataphract in the centre. So one of the major disadvantages of the spearmen is they have really bad morale. They're actually pretty good for the stats, but they get freaked out by the chariots and they're actually routing. The other one's actually routing as well. So if they can hold up pretty well in a box formation, they can do a lot of damage, but when they're spread out, if they get surrounded, they don't have very good morale. So Zero's still moving on the archers right there. 3 units of cataphract going in against the Pontic archers. So that's 1 unit of chariots actually running amok right there. So check out the army. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 units of pike left for Armenia and 3 depleted. Well, 1's heavily depleted cataphract. The 2 are quite depleted. Cleo still has his 4 units of bronze shields. They've actually held it pretty well. 1's 56, 1's 48, 1's 43, 1's 39. So they're virtually intact. He's got 1 unit of chariot archers that are exhausted. And his Pontic light cavalry is going to get caught by the cataphract unless he can move them out of combat. So Cleo actually had his side chariots get caught by the pike right there. And they went in for a charge against the archers. But they weren't able to pull out in time. I think it might have been a micro mistake by Cleo. The other unit of side chariots is pretty close to the archers. Cleo's going to have to move these guys back before they get flamed by the the Armenian archers. So a healthy number of archers for Cleo. He's moving his pike against the Armenian heavy pike. And that's what I was saying before about the heavy spearmen for Armenia. They're actually really bad on morale. So they never even made contact with the bronze shields, but actually routed. Cleo switched to flaming arrows. He's still got unit of chariot archers, but they've actually ran through the Slav chariots. So he's actually lost a couple of chariots there from his Slav chariot unit. He's got another unit of Slav chariots coming over, and he has a unit of Pontus light cavalry on the right flank. Plus there's another unit of Slav chariots from the back. It's a unit of Armenian heavy spearmen around the back, 2 of them actually, and a heavily depleted Arab cavalry. So again, a little bit unfortunate for Cleo. He's lost a couple of chariots there because of that Slav chariot running amok. I'd probably give the advantage to Cleo at the moment. So rear charge here from Iron. He's going to try and catch the backs of the bronze shields. I think he thought Cleo was microing somewhere else in the battlefield. Cleo's going to turn around his pike and catch the cataphract. So again, because the initial push by Armenia wasn't successful, obviously his archers are only gold attack. Some of them are 4 upgrade. Yeah, some are 3 upgrade, some are 4 upgrade. And that was a great volley in there by Zero. He put a flaming volley arrow shot into the Slav chariots, and they just caught the Slav chariots and they're going to run amok. And a lucky play there by Zero, actually just missed the Slav chariots there. He's going to use that cataphract to try and chase down those archers. But Cleo doing a great job with his pike, using his pike to rout the archers. Good play there by Zero, trying to do a rear charge into the bronze shields. Basically trying to save his pike and save that unit of heavy spearmen. So both sides do have the units to win this. The key thing here is the Armenian spearmen, they don't really have very good morale. So in situations like this, the unit cards seen wavering, exhausted. They're not actually fighting the bronze shields. Because of the chariots, because of the bronze shields have much better stats, they're better units. They're going to probably rout the spearmen without actually engaging them. So a couple units over there, they're actually routing. Cleo has his Pontus light cavalry as well. Because there isn't really very much light cavalry left for Zero, he's got cataphracts there. All of his Arab cavalry has actually been routed. So it means it's very hard for the cataphract to actually be effective. He's chasing down archers. Because there's actually a spectator in this battle as well, it's meant that it's quite hard for Zero to actually rout these archers off the field. It's another unit of Pontic archers right there. That unit of heavy spearmen, they actually routed, and it's probably down to the fact that the chariot archers were there as well. They got freaked out, and they've actually routed. So they never actually fought the bronze shields. But Cleo's going to use his Pontus light cavalry and make sure they're totally routed, or totally destroyed. So this is pretty much a win for Cleo. I can't really see Iron have enough troops here to win. There's no archers left for Armenia, looks like. It's only a couple units of heavy spearmen, and I think there's 2 cataphract left for Armenia. But they're heavy depleted. They're going to be absolutely exhausted from running and chasing these archers. Plus there's a unit of Pontus light cavalry there as well. So this is going to be a win for Cleo. Too many pike left. Not enough to defeat that pike box if Cleo makes it. And that's the Spectator. The Spectator is a guy called GREEK-KLEOMENIS. No idea who he is or she. As you can tell, the battle is virtually coming towards the end. Obviously, it's the quarterfinals of this tournament. There's no second replay. So we're going to speed this up. That's definitely going to be a win for Cleo. Just having the chariot archers alone. We've triple speed this. Done a lot of good shots there against the general for Armenia. He's still alive. But that's not going to be enough to get the win for Armenia. And that's... Cleo has just won the battle. Armenia has admitted defeat. So that was a really good battle there. Well played to Cleo. Very impressive his use of the pikes. Really using his pike advantage to push through and rout the archers. Good use of the chariots as well. Did the best he could. He got a little bit unlucky. Some of his side chariots ran through other side chariots and ran through the chariot archers. But overall, well played to Cleo. Well played to Zero. I thought he did really well routing the side chariots that he did. A little bit unfortunate at the start. He bunched his archers up, which gave Cleo the opportunity to push through with the pike, and he caught the cataphract. If the pike had actually routed at the start, it would have been a great play by Zero. Because the pike were probably goal defense, they actually held the ground. So excellent battle there. Cleo progresses to the next round. Hopefully you've enjoyed this battle replay. There's going to be other battle replays coming out quite soon. Stay tuned for those. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. This is Piper signing off.